Hi, I'm Nigel. I'm the bloke from across the ditch. In this video today I am showing you how to make and misuse a device called a Scorper and Trammel. A Scorper is a small chisel which is held in a sort of beam compass called a trammel. It cuts circles, usually. I am a great admirer of Chris and his Clickspring channel. One video in particular has given me much inspiration. His item on making and using a Scorper and Trammel as part of his reconstruction of the Antikythera mechanism, and there's a link to his video below. Here you can see Chris with the trammel, the arm and pivot affair, and the Scorper, the small chisel protruding from the timber arm. Now, I have the mechanical and woodworking aptitude of a handful of mud, and so it should not be surprising to learn that any interpretation by my humble self of Clickspring's efforts will be at, shall we say, the other end of the technical skill scale to his, and I don't mean the good end. I'm making a bench to hold a circular steel basin. This build necessitates cutting a circular hole around 400mm diameter in a bit of 18mm exterior grade plywood. A sensible man would immediately grab his router or jigsaw and get the job done, but alas, that is not what we are dealing with here. The elephant in me remembers the Scorper and Trammel, and by hook or crook, that is what will be put to the task. Unfortunately, I don't have a matched set of Scorper and Trammel suitable for cutting plywood in the shed, so it was time to make one. Basically, I found a 6mm coach bolt, hacksaw, hammer, and filed the bolt head to some sort of cutting edge. Dream and plan of using Chris's case hardening, quenching, and tempering to give me a fine working edge, but ignore said plan and go with the mild steel shambles that I have. Mount the bolt in a bracket from a bit of mild steel flat, including a pair of nuts for depth adjustment, and screw it all to a stick. Fit a plate to the stick to reinforce the centre at the desired radius and make a centre plate to screw to the ply. Screw the centre to the ply and commence trammeling. And commence trammeling. Add bits of wood and tape under the stick to reduce the depth of cut and continue. Unsurprisingly, the ply was rather aggrieved at this mistreatment, and the presentation of an infinitely changing direction of grains as I worked around the circle and through the plies made for interesting variations in the effort required. Well, I remember Chris saying, if the tool is working, keep going. So in the end, I stopped. I'm sure with a bit of work I could refine the cutter, do the tempering and sharpening thing, and get the starting depth of cut sorted so the work would proceed easier. But it was a nice try, and I'm sure I will use the tool someplace. So there we are, inspired by Clickspring, driven by desperation, and resigned to using the jigsaw after all. I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please give us a like. And Chris, if you ever see this, I hope you're amused. Thank you, and have a good day. from the bloke across the ditch.